it's been 10 years since one of the second most hatedest Adam Sandler movie behind with the ridiculous 6, which is Netherden Pixel, based on the arcade game of Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Spaceship, and of course Cubert, and last not least, Centipede. Hello fellas, what the search? My name is Nick Hick Studio here. Yup, that's my new username because that original username, and yeah, sure it's short, but one of my friend of mine said it's too long, and I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna call myself Nick Hick Studio forever. So don't worry, it won't be any changing just because I'm gonna change my favorite movie. That doesn't mean I'm gonna change my username for once in a year. But don't worry, all year, I'm just going to keep my username the same way as Muddy Puff Fanboy is still keeping this username. Which, let's keep it that way because I don't want to be like Troll Band Together fan when he's changed his username every single freaking time he always have his favorite movie. And speak of YouTuber, I heard a rumor by Super Selfie Boy that he want Paul126 to make a criticism video about me. Honestly, I'm excited, but I am worried because you already know my parents do not like any bad stuff happen to me on my YouTube career because all that drama happened back in 5 years ago. Yeah, I ain't talking about this. So I might do a video called What Happened to Nick Hick 2001, which honestly, this YouTube channel was not the same in 2018. But I'm trying my best that this year, my New Year's resolution, I'm trying my best to make this YouTube channel to be like in 2018. Like bringing back my golden age, but doing to my stuttering, that would be very difficult. Anyway guys, so welcome back to my movie review for Sony Month, which review all about Sony. So today I am doing a movie review to one of the based on the arcade game and from the company, from the studio, which is Netherden Happy Medicine movie, Happy Medicine, as I said. So today I am doing a movie review on the movie that based on the arcade game, which is Netherden Pixel. Came out the year of 2015. Even I think Inside Out is my favorite film that came out 10 years ago. But to be honest, this film might be in a close second or in my top 10. Well, even this film is gonna get I love it score, so why not we put this film as my top 10 best movie that came out 10 years ago. Anyway, enough further ado, let's get this review started, shall we? It's Happy Medicine time. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, so Happy Medicine, yeah, I already know that Happy Medicine, still has some few duds and few meh and few some great one, honestly. Like, honestly, we got some great Adam Sandler movie, like Happy Medicine, Hotel Transylvania. Well, even don't count that film as a Happy Medicine, but it's made by Sony Picture Animation, but well, even you have a movie starring Adam Sandler, so we count that as a Happy Medicine movie. So I think that film is like a kid version of Happy Medicine. Well, even kids should not be watching Happy Medicine because they have some bunch of grown-up stuff that kids won't understand, honestly. Well, even animation for everyone for all ages, so honestly, that proves my point. But honestly, guys, the worst movie by Happy Medicine, which is Netherden Jack in freaking jail. Oh my goodness, I hate that movie so much. Anyway, guys, so that film was so bad that Happy Medicine will not make a movie about Adam Sandler dressing up as a sister. Like, nobody wants to see a Happy Medicine movie when you saw Adam Sandler dressing up like a freaking woman. Even I don't have a problem with it, but at the same time, have a problem with it. Anyway, guys, so about the movie Pixel. We have never seen this type of Happy Medicine movie that this studio made, honestly. Because you already know that Happy Medicine is all about golf. It's all about some comedy film starring Adam Sandler. We didn't see an Adam Sandler movie to have some action sequences like this film right here. And anyway, guys, so after I heard they are making a Pixel movie based on the arcade, I was skeptical for this one because you already know that Happy Medicine movie always do comedy film without action. Well, honestly, this film might be even surprising. So after I saw the trailer during to my screening of Inside Out 1 that came out 10 years ago, the same year as this one, I gotta say, but the trailer in this film was really amazing, honestly. Like the visual, like is already going to be one of the best movie by Happy Medicine movie. Well, even though a much better comedy film that came out in 2015. But to be honest, this film might be my favorite film that came out for comedy genre from 2015. And movie, and maybe in general. Anyway, guys, so after I watched this film in 3D back in 10 years ago, and more I think about this film, and more I listen to that Game On song, and I got a one question that people want me to hear, and you're going to hear it right now. Is this film is really that bad? Because all that bad review, all that Razzie nomination, guys, I am not freaking joking to you, y'all. When this film came out, a lot of the people despised this film. This film got a 18% on Rotten freaking Tomatoes, and this film got a audience reaction, which is very ugly, honestly. And yeah, sure, we got a fan base really enjoy the heck out of this movie. Which, to be honest, this film is all about the fan, because this film is not all about the critic. Because the critic can't have every movie once in a while. Because when this film came out, once again, this film got bad review. This film got a 18% on Rotten Tomato once again. And this film got a 5.6 out of 10 on IMDb. And this film got a 2.2 out of 5 on Letterboxd. Even I don't show Letterboxd on the opening for this video, but guys, that would be a huge hard ed for that. So editing can be really freaking difficult these days. And anyway, guys, and even this film got bad review, you can't change the fact that Pixel was a box office flop. So I'm probably wondering, at first this film was a box office hit. But due to a lot of people despise this film even more, this film grossed a $245 million on a $88 meant to say. Sorry, gotta do my math here. And of course, $129 million budget, because this film got a budget for $129 million. 129 million meant to say. Sorry, gotta do my mouth. And of course, depends. This film got a negative review. Yeah, not just this film got a tank review. This film was a major flop at the box office, and this film was flopping so bad that this film got a Razzie Award. And yeah, sure, Fantastic Four 2015 or 50 Shades of Uncle P, which you already know how I feel for that freaking movie. Nobody wants to see a movie about a rated R version of Twilight. Just give me Twilight more than 50 Shades of Grey. Nobody wants to see that piece of P.O. movie. That's disgusting. Anyway, guys, and honestly, and that is the same movie that beat by Sponge out of the water. Yeah, I might do a rant about that. I do not care that. That was in the past now, but after 10 years, I don't understand why that Sponge out of the water got beaten by a pornography movie. Disgusting once again. Anyway, guys, so even Fantastic Four 2015 and 50 Shades of Blame got more nomination. At the 36th Golden Raspberry Award, this film got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. No worst director, no screenplay, and no anything. This film got a nomination for Worst Supporting Actress, which is Mature. Worst Supporting Actor, Kevin James. Worst Supporting Actor of Josh Gad. That's the only nomination I definitely agreed, because he was really horrible in this film. And of course, worst actor Adam Sandler with The Cooper, honestly. And of course, worst picture of the year. That doesn't make any sense, because this film didn't get nominated for worst director. So if this film nominated for worst picture back then, why in the frick that you're not nominated for worst director? Like, At least my reward show makes sense because if you nominate a movie for Best Picture, you have to nominate. You have to nominate it. Once again, you have to nominate it a movie from the director because the director deserves recommending, honestly. Just like the Oscars just snubbed Dune 2 director the same way that the same way they done it in 2022, I meant to say. Yeah, I don't want to think about 2022 Oscars because that was the worst thing that Oscar ever did. Not just a Will Smith map, is that Amy Schumer. One of the worst comedians in Hollywood. I prefer Adam Sandler more than Amy freaking Schumer. Yeah, honestly, guys, so I just feel so bad that this film got bad review, major flop at the box office. I don't want to say bomb or as people will get on to me in the comments section because you already know what people are these days. Anyway, and this film got a Razzie Award, but not as much as Fantastic Four 2015 and 50 Shades of P.O. And oh my god, that's disgusting once again. No. Anyway, guys, so what do I think about this film after 10 years later? Does this film deserve all that bad review back then? My answer is no. And yeah, sure, a lot of people didn't like this film, but I gotta say, you're just really taking this film way to the extreme. Like, when I was watching this film was not bad, honestly. And yeah, sure, Josh Gad's character was the worst part of the movie, and his cover song of Everybody Want to Ruin the World is the only part I did not like from that movie. And I would have preferred the cover song by Despicable Me 4 by Everybody Want to Ruin the World and Lady Gaming will definitely agree with me. Yeah, who agree with me? Who agree with me that Despicable Me 4 version of Everybody Want to Ruin the World is way better than the cover song by Josh Gad? And please give me a way better Josh Gad song. Just give me the summer song and just give me When I Am Older and then I'll be good. So anyway, guys, so that's the only flaws I have for this film. I forgot to say, do I have any? No. I don't need to say it every single time I do the review of it. Because I want to keep this review as a short and cookie. Because my original file was a 30-minute. Yeah, I'm probably my iMovie won't like that. Anyway, guys, so the rest of the film was really fun and entertaining. And more I think about it, this just has to be one of the second favorite one of the second most underrated Adam Sandler movie ever behind what 8 Crazy 9. And yeah, sure, 8 Crazy 9 was a ridiculous movie, but ridiculous in the best way possible because I already know that Panda Scramble did not like that movie, which I completely understand where he's coming from. But honestly, more I think about it, yeah, honestly, that film didn't deserve that bad review, honestly. Yeah, honestly, guys, so I'm really thinking that this movie will get a same rating for 8 Crazy 9, honestly. So I forgot what rating I give for 8 Crazy 9 because that was from last year, honestly, to be honest. Anyway, guys, so let's talk about some good thing about Pixar and let's give this movie a rating at the end of the video. So I don't have a problem with the story. The story is very cool, honestly, which that has got to be one of the most coolest concept for an Adam Sandler movie because you already know that Adam Sandler don't normally do this type of film because he always do some comedy film like Grown Up. I'm not a huge fan of Grown Up. Well, honestly, the first film was okay, but the sequel is god awful. Ugh. I do remember watching the first part of the movie, and that film was so bad, and I didn't even finish it. I might do a one of that for the 12th anniversary. God bless you on this all. Anyway, guys, so even it's way better than Jack and Jill, but that's not saying what. Honestly, that's not saying a lot because of the fact that Grown Up 2 was freaking horrible. It's honestly one of the second worst Adam Sandler movie ever, behind with Jack and Jill. Yeah. Anyway, guys, so the story and the concept is really pretty cool because we have not seen this type of Adam Sandler movie to be like this. And yeah, sure, you got a Hotel Transylvania. And yeah, sure, you got a action Adam Sandler movie starring Jennifer Aniston. And guys, I like Jennifer Aniston, but that Murder Mystery, yeah, I did not like that film starring Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. Yeah, she's very gorgeous. But her character in that film was really terrible, and I prefer her character in Friends better than her movie with Adam Sandler. So yeah, Yeah, no offense. Anyway, guys, honestly, guys, so not just the story is really underrated. So we have these underrated characters. Well, even I don't like Josh Gad's character, but I don't want to take him way to the extreme, which honestly, guys. So honestly, guys, it's not all because I like him as Olaf, but I kind of like him as Chuck from the Angry Bird movie, the first film and the sequel and the upcoming third one, which I'm really thinking the third film was completely unnecessary because they completely end the sequel pretty decently. But let's see, the Angry Bird 3 might be even better than Angry Bird 1 and Angry Bird 2. It's going to be way better than those two movies because I'm not a huge fan of the Angry Bird movie. And yeah, sure, I do like the Angry Bird game, but the movie is just, honestly, it's just too kiddish. It's just too safe, honestly. And yeah, sure, animation's for everyone for ages, but the Angry Bird movie, it just ain't for me. It's just okay, the same way as a Troll movie by DreamWorks. Anyway, guys, so let's get the characters, shall we? So, except Josh Gad's character, every single character is very awesome. Especially for Sam, aka the main protagonist, which is none other than Sam, played by the legendary comedy, which is none other than Adam Sandler. Oh, Adam Sandler, you're back at it again. This is way better than your character, in Jack and Jill, and Ridiculous 6, and of course, Grown Up 2. Frick me. Anyway, guys, so I do like Sam. Sam is a very fantastic and a very underrated character, and his comedy is really funny. Like, honestly, it can show that Adam Sandler really enjoy to make his comedy, and nowadays he's trying the best to go back as a comedian, honestly, because ever since he did pretty darn good was his drama movie, which is none other than Drunk Love back in the day, and of course the one film that came out 5 years ago, which is none other than Uncut Jam, which is a fantastic movie. One of the best Adam Sandler movie ever, and one of the second best A24 movie ever, behind with Everything Everywhere All at Once. Can't forget that film. Masterpiece. Anyway, guys, so let's talk about this film. Enough going off topic. I'm not stupid. Anyway, guys, so Sam is a fantastic character, is a very underrated character, and he does not deserve to be nominated for Worst Actor. Like, he was not terrible in this film. He was really awesome. And of course, you got a president for the United States, which is none other than Will Cooper, played by Kevin James. I'm kind of a fan of Kevin James, but not as much as his friend Adam Sandler. And nowadays, Adam and Kevin are still friends, and I am wondering what is happening to Kevin James, because we haven't seen Kevin James since he made that one horror movie starting him and Minor Goal. Oh my god. Anyway, guys, so Kevin James as a president for the United States. A lot of other people was really angry at the fact that Kevin James in this film is a president for the United States. It's just a freaking movie. It's not like Kevin James is the president for the United States in real life. Yeah, honestly, guys, sometimes critics can be really hypocrite and very pointless. So honestly, all that angry that Kevin James was a president for the United States. So the frick was. Not like he's a president for the United States in the area. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, go ahead. And of course, you got a Peter Dixon character. Even I'm not a huge fan of his character from Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is honestly one of the most overrated shows of all time. And this is why I refuse to air the Game of Thrones on Nick at Night, because I'm not a huge fan of the show. But if people is a huge fan of the show, I might air it one time. I might air it one time, two times. I don't know, because I'm not a huge fan of Game of Thrones. I try my best to watch it, and that series finale that is the final straw, and I want to be the same reaction of the Psycho Dad while watching the Game of Thrones. Even I am done with Joker Nugget after I heard that he's a part of the Phantom Menace. Yeah, I'm done with him. I ain't watching this video anymore. Honestly, including his older video, I ain't watching his channel anymore. I might unsubscribe for him here in a minute. But my favorite character in this film, and yes, sure, there was a lot of the man who said that Ashley Benson, Lady Lizzie, is their favorite character, but my favorite character in this film, which is none other than mature characters, which is none other than Violet. Oh man, she is so attractive, she is so beautiful, And honestly, guys, and not just her character, her actress nowadays, she looks very gorgeous in her age. And yeah, sure, she was in some terrible film, but you can't change the fact that this is the same actress that she was in The Greatest Showman, and she was very gorgeous with that dress and lipstick. Yeah, she looks really gorgeous, honestly. And yeah, sure, I don't want to be a creep the same way that I was falling over Grace Randolph back in 2021. Yeah, honestly, I ain't talking about that, and let's hope Paul 126 won't talk about that, because Jessica already talked about that, and please don't remind me. So I might do a reaction video to my win on me, because that video is way more tolerable than the upcoming win on me by a pedophile studio, which is Frozen Rich Studio, and he could go fuck himself or I kill. And I'm probably my mom will be laughing when I said that. Even, I'm not the type of person by saying that, but ever since he did some naughty stuff on Discord, he can go fuck himself, and he can rot in jail or I kill. Anyway, guys, and then you got your action scene. Yep, you got the action scene in this film. The action scene is very unique. It's a very fantastic. And of course, you got a arcade game character, which is Ned and Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, spaceship, and of course, you got the centipede, the frog, and of course, you got a one character by Eminem. Yep, honestly, that one character, the pixelated characters of the M&Ms is really amazing in this film. And type me in the comments section, is that Eminem in that film? Honestly, just let me know in the comment, honestly. And of course, one of my favorite game arcade character in this film, which is Ned in Q*bert. I prefer this Q*bert more than the Q*bert from Wreck-It Ralph. And yeah, sure, he was a great character in the Wreck-It Ralph, but I prefer his character more than his character in this film. Honestly, guys, the same way I prefer the Sonic movie character better than Sonic himself in Wreck-It Ralph. I do like him in the first movie, but in the sequel, he was wasted. The same way as the first movie. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, so the ending was really pretty cool. Like, honestly, I do enjoy the climax. The climax is honestly one of my favorite scene of the movie. But my favorite part of the movie, which is another song called Game On, performed by Waka Flocka Flame. If I say a cuss word, my apology, because his name of the artist kind of reminds me I'm saying the freaking cuss word. Darn it. I promised myself I won't say a cuss word, and now I said it. Darn it. Go ahead. Yeah, anyway, I do like the song Game On. That has got to be one of the top 10 best songs of 2015. Because that song is very incredible, very creative, and the lyric is so amazing. This is not a game now, nobody can save you. Man. That lyrics alone, you should give this film a chance. Ignore this bad review. Ignore this box office, and please ignore this freaking Razzie. Give this film a chance. Make your own opinion. Like, this is what I'm doing on my upcoming review on Kraven the Hunter. And yeah, sure, Kraven the Hunter will be even better than Venom the Last Dance. But I'm going to change my opinion on Kraven the Hunter by instead of giving that review a same way as Morbius and Madaweb, which is a very rehashing of your review and critic be original, but turn into a very positive review. Like, and yeah, sure, it won't be any perfect, but hey, at least you have the actress of Asha in that film, and boom, there you go. So overall, guys, Pixel is a very underrated film, and I just don't get the hate. So honestly, I just don't get the hate on this film. I just don't get why a lot of critics in the audience really despise this film. Why do you understand that this is the worst movie of 2015? Guys, have you not even seen Fantastic Four 2015? Have you not even seen Hacking Back? And have you not even seen the feature shave of the blame or feature shave the growthness? Because whoever made that film, God bless you. And that is illegal. That is a legal movie, the same way as Cutie, the same way as a Human Centipede, honestly, in the same way as a Green Inferno. I gotta say, this film is way better than the Green Inferno. Yeah, that's right. This film is way better than the Green Inferno. Why? Because those films came out the same year. Pixel came out in July, and the Green Inferno came out in September. And you already know how I feel about the about the movie called The Green Inferno. I just found it disturbing, disgusting, and make me want to vomit. Yeah. Anyway, guys, so I'm going to give Pixel a 9 out of 10. I love it, and this film deserves a seal of Nick Hicks Spidey awesomeness. Yep, this film deserves a seal of Nick Hicks Spidey awesomeness. Yeah, got that right, folks. Got that right, folks. Sorry, guys, so that was my movie review on Pixel. So tell me about your opinion on this underrated gem on the comment section below. And honestly, guys, so not this film is the most hated Adam Sandler movie, but the Ridiculous 6, yeah, that film just really make me liking Pixel even more. Because this film looks absolutely god-awful, and I absolutely mind-blowing when someone said that this film is even lower than Pixel. So it's bad enough that Pixel got a 18%. This film got a 0%. That is even worse than the Rotten Tomato of Pixel. And I am so glad that that film was so bad. I am so glad that some people with their actual brain give this film a chance. But honestly, guys, so if you still hate this film, I will hate your opinion. Not respect opinion, because you already know the opinion don't have feeling. I'm not stupid. Not a hypocrite. Anyway, guys, so once again, that was my movie review on Pixel, and tell me about your opinion on this amazing masterpiece underrated gem on the comment section below. And honestly, guys, the only Sony film I'm not gonna give it a chance was another than the Emoji Movie, and I don't want to hear of Legion Gaming is gonna keep saying, "Oh, but Dick, honestly, give you can you please give it a chance for the Emoji Movie?" Oh, heck no, because if I change my opinion on the Emoji Movie, I'm gonna feel so bad because of the fact that I ripped my ticket in half. Yeah, I ripped my ticket in half after 7 years. And once again, I don't feel sorry for it, because that's what Sony did for giving trashy film like that. Anyway, guys, so that's the only Sony film I'm not gonna give it a chance, because you already know I freaking despise the Emoji Movie, but not as much as Norman. But that's not saying why, because the Emoji Movie is the worst movie that came out 2017, because that film is even worse than the 9/11 movie, and that film is even worse than Justice League. No, I'm not talking about the real 9/11. I'm talking about the movie that's starting Whoopi Goldberg, and of course, Charlie Sheen, the actor from 2.5 Men, in that drama film with another 9/11. That film is disrespectful, and that film just really disrespect to the real event. Just like people making joke about 9/11, and just like people making joke about the LA wildfire. And stop doing it. You're not stupid. Anyway, guys, so this is Nick Hicks Studio signing off, and please give this film a chance.